right, greetings. This is you know who this is. This is Dr. A. This is Dr. Mirror. This is Dr. S. This is Dr. Mirror Sankofa Kwali. I'm here. Welcome to the parlor room. Hi, Crystal. Shining. Look at all my crystals. Hey, all right. All right, and y'all know what it is. We got to read this copyright here. Copyright, y'all know it's 107. It's Act 1976 because I don't have no money for nobody trying to sue me. Not like that. I don't have no money to be giving up like that. Got family. So, fair use, fair use. For the purposes of criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, research, fair use, permitted by the copyright statute. All right. That might otherwise be infringing nonprofit education and guess what else? Personal use tips, balance in favor of fair what use? I got fifth. What? Love it too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth. You know what I'm saying? Fifth. Okay. All right, now what I got to say to y'all is welcome to the Crystal Palace. Take off your shoes, leave your worries at the door left behind. Just enjoy yourself. Ooh, and the mind and the music's up to you. When it feels so bad at all, when you living up the wall, live your living up the wall. Oh, live your life on the wall. Living on the wall. To do what you want to do. There ain't no music up of you tonight. What you want to do. Hey, 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 do. Hey. Anyway, greetings. Of course, leaving no shoes. Please come to the bar. God, I've been deep cleaning y'all on and off today. I'm taking a break, okay? Because I had to clean and wipe down those walls. I don't typically clean up, okay? And then I'm still shampooing half of the rug, and then I gotta wipe this covers off the couch. I gotta wash them. I'm washing them right now. That's what you hear. So anyway, go to the bar. Make sure y'all grab y'all libations. Make sure y'all get everything that y'all needs to get from the bar. Of course, I have different sets of alcohol or whatever it is, a beverage, the libations that you may want and need. Okay. So make sure that when we come in here, my husband said the last time y'all was here, y'all made a mess. Now he said that there was one person in particular. He said Livy Doodoo Johnson. He had the feeling that she tried to sneak in here, and I told him I don't think she did. He said, well, maybe she had a mask on, but either way, I found some pork. So we don't do pork in this house, okay? No pork on that fork, okay? Now, make sure you get your fruit, your salads and stuff, and let's follow me to the boiler room, okay? All right, let's go to the parlor room. And guess what? Allegedly, everything that is said, it is alleged. How you doing, Happy? Hey. All right. Now, it has really been boring here on the YouTube screens. And it's just me. Now, one of the things before we get started with talking about Jada Pinkett, one of the things that I did notice was that my Jazzy Life did a post. And I don't know if you all saw that. So I'm telling y'all that we might not be far off of what we said now. Okay. Now, what I want to let me show y'all what I need to show you. Okay. So I was like, I went to my Jazzy Life. I said, well, I'm gonna post one of your videos, girl, today. But guess what, y'all? She didn't have a video. I said, well, why she didn't have no video? I said, well, I don't know. I just started twiddling my thumbs. I said, well, that's my job. I'm here to, report on you, my Jazzy Life girl. You one of the mommies that's in the sector that I report on. So here I go to try and report on her, and you would never believe what she said. And I can't find it now all of a sudden. So what she said was that she will only be from now on posting 5 days a week, and then she'll see us in 2 days because for whatever reason she need to take some time off. So I said, well, my Jazzy life is listening to us. I said, but now all of a sudden I can't find this post. I cannot find it here on the timeline. I said, well, maybe I should have taken a picture of it. If I would have taken a picture, I would have had it to show y'all. But hey, whatever. She don't have it on here. But I'm like, man, what is going on in Denmark that we don't even see her pop? We don't even see the post that she created. I said, well, what could I do? I said, oh well. I said, well, I'm gonna still talk about her. I'm definitely gonna still talk about her. I'm still gonna keep her, include her in the thing because this is what we get paid to do, right? So anyway, welcome to the Crystal Palace. I want to speak to all of my crystals. How you doing, Happy? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. Did you follow me to the parlor? Make sure you stop at the bar, get your crystal and get your drink. All right, whatever libations you prefer. You know what? I forgot to get my water. Oh well, at some point in time, once I get started, how you doing, CC? All right. Sometime when I get started, I guess I'll grab my water. The high don't need no man telling me I do. All right. So I said, well, let's begin the discussion. In honor of the fact that I don't want to get any type of a copyright. I said, well, I'm not gonna play. I was gonna play like the news clip, but I was like, I don't want to take no chances because you two don't play with me. I mean, I can't speak for no other content creator. I said, well, I know for a fact they don't play with me, so I'm not taking any chances. Okay. So I was like, my audience will understand. I am enough. I can surely carry on the show, or at least some parts of the show with my voice because I am what an interesting person. Okay, y'all, I am interesting. Don't y'all think so? Drop them diamonds in the chat, please. And even for the ones that come in for the replay, drop the diamonds for me, please. Okay, so check this out. I'm like, or crystals. I don't know. Shoot, I haven't seen a technically a crystal on here, but we're gonna use some diamonds for the crystals. So I might as well just say drop the diamonds, right? Now, so I said, well, I thought to myself, and this is on God, this is on everything, this is on my life. You hear me? When she interviewed her and that dude, her and what is his name? What is in John C? Not Cena. What's his name? Cena, the little singer dude. When he came on to her show, I said, something ain't real right about this. It's an uncomfortable, burning feeling. And I could tell by the way he was looking at her. I said, he is in love with her. He looked like a sick puppy. I know love when I see it. I'm an energy reader, okay? I said, well, they got something going on. When I saw Mark Anthony, and this is alleged what I'm about to say because obviously she already confessed to her and him having an entanglement. I said, well, so I go and I look at her and Mark Anthony when I was watching this show. I was like, this looks suspicious. I know what's going on. You could tell energy. You don't have to be an energy reader to know, but you can surely tell that there's something going on. And then it got me to thinking about some of my past, which um, I remember. I remember that I called myself. I wanted to, be in a rock band, y'all. I'm going to make y'all laugh now. I wanted to be in a rock band. I was like, yo, I'm going to be in a rock band. And I had went down but to a particular area that was kind of alternative, what you would call an alternative energy, right? And I met this guy, and he was like a guitar player, and I was about, I would say like, my early I would say about 16ish, right? Um and maybe 15. It was right before I got pregnant. Okay. So it was on a 15, let's say 15ish. And it was during a break where I was when I was with my daughter's father, and we had broke up temporarily. This was my high school sweetheart. Okay, so we had broke up, and we were on a little break. So I went to this. I really, but nobody knew this. Okay, so this is you all are probably the second people that would know about this because my husband knows. So anyway, I met this guy, and he was a bit older than I was, and I was like really impressed by him. And it wasn't a situation where he was older. I wouldn't say he was a lot older. I would tell you this: he dropped out of high school, so he was about 17ish, 18. Okay, so I was about 15ish. Okay, um, and he was like really cool. I had met him, and he played in a rock band, and he could really play the guitar. And I was like, wow, I really want to learn how to play the guitar. And he was like, yeah, I'll teach you. I taught, I could teach anybody how to do anything. And I was like, cool. And so he was like, well, why you want to learn how to play guitar? And I said, well, the reason why I want to learn how to play a guitar because I want to start my own band. Okay, back then it wasn't really heard of too many black females wanting to start, bands and stuff. That wasn't really popping like that, right? And I was like, yeah, because I want to be one of the first, black females to start a band. And he's like, well, can you sing? I was like, no. And he was like, well, you don't need to know how to sing. I was like, you think so? He said, no, you just got to have it. I was like, okay, whatever it is, right? You got to have star quality. So he was telling me that. And he was really talented. When I say, God, he was so talented. And I said was. Notice I said was. So and I did develop a huge crush on him. I love me some him, but I didn't love him because I didn't know him like that. Because later on down the line, so he didn't know I had a crush on him, right? So what I wind up doing is I seen him. So anyway, right before our lesson, he had me to meet. He told me to meet him at this dining spot or whatever. So I had one of my homegirls break. So she brought me to this little dining spot, and so I met him there, and so I kept coming, and he would teach me lessons and lessons, and I could tell he started to feel me a little bit, but of course I was 15, so he was a little bit older, so that he didn't feel you could tell he didn't feel comfortable with that, but you could tell he was digging me, right? So what ended up happening is I got the shock of my life, right? And I went to the restroom, and he was in there doing how could I put this? And I know you're thinking like, why did you go into the restroom? When he was there, well, it was a female restroom, okay? So I don't know why he was in the female restroom, but anyway, he was, in the restroom, and I kind of came in there, and I was going in there to use the restroom, and I saw him, and he was by it was like one of them, shady type of place, little shady type of places. Y'all know what I'm talking about, little hole in the wall type of places, right? Um, so he on the side. I'm like, what are you doing? Guess what he was doing? He had a syringe, and we're gonna leave it at that. And my heart was so broken. My dreams of wanting to of being I could have been a punk rocker by now, but that's a whole nother story. But I guess it wasn't meant. Anyway, from there, that broke my heart. I became a man eater. So the reason why I bring this story up is because it makes me understand Jada Pinkett. Okay. Um, y'all gotta understand something. This girl is a man eater. I know a man eater when I see one. I know a man eater when I see one. Do you hear me? I know a man eater when I see one. Anyway, so I looked at, when she was on that show with Mark Anthony, and I said, well, they got chemistry, and that's not normal. And some of the things I seen a lot of chemistry with Will and some of his co-stars. He ain't that damn good of an actor. I know y'all, but needless to say, I knew that they had an open marriage. I knew that they really had a fake marriage, and mostly everything in Hollywood and Tinseltown is what fake, right? And it did not make me feel any kind of way in regards to them. Sure, she outing them. She just doing her best to get out of this marriage, and she's burning down. You ever heard when I talked about Christopher Columbus? Good afternoon. Who's that lady? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. I like the hair on the picture that you have. Um, and if you all noticed, is that with Christopher Columbus, he burnt the ship so they couldn't go back to England, right? Jada Pinkett is basically trying her best to get out of this, to embarrass Will to every sub matter title, to whatever means she can. And this is an embarrassment. And I know some of you all may say that this is an awakening for her. No, it's not an awakening. She's trying her best, and y'all know y'all gonna come for me. Y'all gonna be mad, like, how dare you say that? She's having an awakening moment, and she's just trying to express herself. No, she is not. She is not having an awakening moment. What she is doing is she's trying to burn down the house. She's trying to burn down the house that Will Smith built. Okay. Or should I say Will Smith and Sheree? Cherie built. Or Cherie, whatever her name is, built. Okay. I'm clear on that. Just go all the way back, because here's the thing, and I'm going to keep it real. And I know a lot of people say this, but they're not lying. Okay? You don't have to be Helen Keller to know this. One of the things I am going to tell y'all is that this girl is has and will be always in love with Tupac. She's in love with the ghost. She's in love with the energy. She will never let go of loving him in that way. And again, I had a best friend that transcended, and that was my best friend. And we only knew each other for approximately probably 4 to 5 years, something like that. And I'm telling you that we had spent almost every day together. Like, he would come over, spend out of my house. I had a whole husband, and my husband did mine. He was like part of the family, my ex-husband rather, because he was part of the family. And when he died, I'm telling you, it felt as if something died within me, right? And it's just so hard to tell you about it. And I still think about him. I think about him every day, but it was a difference. It was a difference. I had never had any intimacy with him other than a hug. Like, oh, like, how you hug your partner. How you hug your partner. It wasn't nothing like that. And I didn't see him in that way, and he didn't see me in that way, right? But I get it. I get where Jada's love for Pac. I get that, right? They went to high school together. I get that. They connected, right? But one of the things that I do know, and then plus they both made it famous, right? So that's another thing. So they shared that. They shared that bond for high school. They shared the bond of having parents who had substance abuse problems. I get that, right? So they trauma bond, right? And they shared the fact that they both had to scratch and hustle to get into Hollywood to become famous, right? So I get all that, right? However, Tupac started to, of course, go into a different direction. And then plus, Tupac shoe is just like a candy cane. It's just like walk into a candy store, you see all this candy, and you don't know which one you want for the moment. But what being with Kadada was definitely Quincy Jones' daughter was definitely a power move. I mean, she's a decent looking girl, I guess. You know what I mean? And she's decent enough, right? Not she heavy on the eyes, right? She's not too heavy on the eyes, right? And shoot, that's definitely was a power move. That would make more sense to get with her, you know, so you can get to the next level, right? And Jada, of course, got with Will Smith. And for since the beginning of time, Will Smith always tried to compete with Pac. And it really showed after Tupac died, and he brought up he brought up Biggie mom. Remember on the awards, he brought up Biggie's mom, him of all people. He brought up Biggie's mom, and he brought up Tupac's mom on stage, which said a lot. That was almost, I don't want to say that was a sacrifice, but what I'm saying, if if we didn't know no better, right? If we didn't know any better, it would come off as, because we know what happened to Tupac right now. Finally comes out, but we been new. I mean, you ask anybody on the streets of LA, everybody knew what happened to Tupac. I don't know where everybody else around the world didn't know, but everybody, this has already been, in fact, a lot of people used to say, oh, that didn't know people on the streets of LA, because I know people personally who knew, you know what I mean? And when you have that type of an energy, and when someone has a short life, right, span, that's the most difficult thing to go through. It's one thing, when an elder dies, you still hurt, it still feels painful, but they pretty much live their life, right? But when someone's life is cut short, excuse me, my voice sounds funny. It makes a difference, right? It makes a big difference. And so when you don't, when you are unable to mend certain fences, or you're unable to live certain destinies, and you know, um, it's even more painful, right? And so what she did was trans. She did what we call a transfer of energy. She did Jada Pinkett transfer of energy from Tupac to this August Alsina. That's what I was trying to say. I couldn't think of his name. And you definitely have to question that. You have to question that energy. You have to wonder, like, but he wasn't no Tupac though. We ain't gonna play this game. He was just misunderstood for her. And Jada Pinkett, and she told y'all she was a fixer. If everybody really listens at that red table, that's why I told people that red table was dangerous. I put that on the post. I said this red, and it was like one episode that I thought was semi decent. The rest of those episodes were very triggering for a lot of people, including, and mostly for Will. Let's be honest. Almost every damn episode on there was triggering for Will, or triggering, well, let's just say triggering for her family, okay? Because that's all she talked about. And she definitely triggered her family to no end, okay? And told people, I said, this red table is dangerous. And a lot of people fell out with me. Do you know that people stopped talking to me because I said that red table was dangerous? And now they understand what I was saying. Hopefully, if they wise, they would know what I'm saying. Or they stupid or something, they stupid, then they probably wouldn't understand. But that red table was definitely a dangerous weapon. And that red table, that's why I was called a red table, for the first chakra, for the sacral chakra. And if you understand anything about red, first of all, red don't just mean love. Red also means rage. It's a duality color, okay? So you can love, but when you love, sometimes your love can go to rage. Okay, so let's be clear about that. And not only was that table full of rage and hate and lust, right? So it can kind of, red can kind of come with sins, right? The color red can kind of, not like red, don't get it twisted, but red can come with the sins aspect, right? It can come with love, hate, and lust, right? And when we think red, we also think about We think about when your mother used to tell you, hey, don't put that red lipstick on. You know, it's not just lust, but it's also sexual. We think sexual. That's why we deal with the root chakra. And of course, what else is red? What is red that comes out a monthly cycle, right? Menses, right? So all of that, you know, and this table, she chose to call this table red. And a lot of times, if you listen to certain folklores, you will some different religious camps would consider red as evil, right? Because they would always pin the so-called devil, listen to me, I said so-called devil, as what? Red. So you got to really think about some stuff. We got to be honest. We got to be honest. And you got to think about, like, okay, so if she loved him, now I read Will Smith's book, and to be honest with you, he did not throw her under that bus in no way, shape, or form in the book. And I'm not saying Will is perfect, because it's obvious that they were swinging. That has pretty much, and this is all, I mean, this is allegedly, right? But based all the circles in Hollywood, because keep in mind that I ain't gonna go there, but just know that a lot of there has been rumored that Will Smith and Jada Pinkett uh were running parties, you know, swingers parties, right? And so when you think about that, I'm going back to that table. See, I'm going different places, but I'm heading to down. I'm going down different byways, but we're going to end up in St. Louis. You understand what I'm saying? The goal is to get to St. Louis, you know, or Chicago or whatever. We have a same destination, but we're just going to take different pathways to get there, okay? And because of that, you have to really look at things from a different perspective, and you got to go, well, what is this thing, Dave Chappelle done already told y'all some things, and they already told you about this casting count, and we have to think back to this connection. Now, one of the things that we got to think about, who was Will Smith's manager? I don't know if it's still his manager, but Benny was his name, and he also worked with Quincy Jones. The show, I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm not saying Benedina, whatever his name is. He wasn't necessarily Will Smith's manager, but the Fresh Prince was actually about him. That was a story about him. So Quincy Jones produced it, and they went and got in, and they had Will Smith to audition, wink, wink, for it. Okay, wink, wink, wink. And we already know why Quincy Jones is allegedly busting everybody out. We pretty much already know what Quincy Jones into. Why he's talking about Marlon Brando and all these other folk, and Richard Pryor. Well, everybody know Richard Pryor was getting it down. Richard Pryor told you in his comedy role that he was in love with a transgender female. Okay, he would already told you that. Go back and Google it. He talked about that in his book. I read Richard Pryor's book too. He talked about that in his book, but it's also in his comedy sketches. He did a movie for NBC, and they at the end of the show, because Richard Pryor would not comply with the show, so they kind of ended it. And on the last day of ending the show, they did like a roast, and Paul Mooney was up there, and a lot of other people that was on this show. But Richard Pryor said, basically, I know Paul Mooney gonna try to out me or whatever, but I really don't care. I'm gonna out myself or whatever. And he basically said it, and he was not playing, okay, because that's in his book. All right, and I'm just here to tell you that that in a lot of times, on a lot of, that's why they call it the casting couches, especially when you go back to Marilyn Monroe, the likes of Marilyn Monroe, and go back to that book called what was that book called? Dolls. Dang, it was an old book written by a model that was in the was it the 50s or the 60s of Hollywood or something like that. I think she was in the 50s of Hollywood, but she wrote a book and then it was made into several different movies. Okay, and she was basically out in this stuff. And if even if you go back and look at that movie, God, it was on Netflix a little while ago, and it had like Rock Hudson in it. It was kind of like if Rock Hudson was able to live his truth, but I'm like Rock Hudson wasn't the only one that needed to live his truth, right? A lot of them needed to live that truth. But anyway, the connection going back to Will Smith, if you look at Benedina, whatever his name is, it Ben Dina, Ben McDina, Ben Medina, some whatever his name is. Anyway, maybe it's good that I'm not saying his name right. Okay, maybe that's good. But anyway, the connection with uh with because all of them are connected to Hollywood with God, Quincy Jones, okay? And then all up to, and you just gotta wonder that, and then the fact that, you know, and then let's get into it with Tisha Campbell. Tisha Campbell was married to Will's right hand, right? Dwayne Martin, allegedly, right? And she basically told you some things. She alluded to it, and even Lisa Ray was saying her and Dwayne, not did I say Dwayne Wade, Dwayne Martin, basically fell out because allegedly he was kicking it with her husband, like he was kicking it, I guess, supposedly, allegedly bringing women around for him. But I don't. And she alluded to some other things as well. If y'all go back and look at that, right? All these connections. The point is that Jada Pinkett doesn't have respect for Will. Why? I'm just throwing it out there. Why? Whether y'all, and then the fact that y'all created this facade, in Hollywood, and Jada. Will was doing his thing obviously too. Let's look at the movies that he was in with a lot of his co-stars. Evil Mendoza, whatever her name is, that one, the movie Fletch. Remember that movie? And remember how they was hugged up and then they was taking pictures, and it wasn't just for the movie. You could take pictures or stand next to your co-star, but they was kind of really close, right? And he had and with that, he had basically he had kissed her, but it was kind of like they try to fake it off like, oh, we're just playing the role hitch. But that was really awkward, right? But the point is, Jada's been more blatantly with hers, right? Because they could fake that off, and then she would go to the red carpet with August Alsina. Just a lot of different things. And y'all think for one fiber in y'all being that Jada Pinkett really love Will Smith, or he loves her as much as, look at their connection when they hosted the BET Awards a long time ago. When she sat on his lap, it was very awkward. It was just like two partners sitting on each other's lap. It's just like if me and my best friend, if I had sat on my best friend's lap, it would have been weird. It would have been the most weirdest, disgustingest thing that you ever want to see, right? Because me and him were never like that, right? Um, so I know y'all don't want to talk about Jada, so I guess I will talk about something else. Y'all don't want to have an intellectual conversation about that, and y'all don't want me to go down the road of breaking down like why I think that their marriage. The point, what I'm trying to tell y'all is that both of them have been living lies. Both Will Smith and Jada Pinkett have been. I'm gonna wrap this up too. Both Will Smith and Jada Pinkett have been living lies. They were never equally yoked. Will was a big star, and Jada Pinkett was not. She was a star within her own right. Don't get it twisted. She's still a great actress, but she wasn't a Will Smith. Will Smith, a rapper, turned to a rock to a big name movie star. Okay, and then when he played, you think that he was such a good actor. He played the 12 Degrees of Separation. You think he was that good of an actor? Think about that. Think about that. But Jada Pinkett never respected him. Never respected him. The fact that he had to go, and then the fact, like I said, she was always in love with a ghost. She was always in love with Tupac. And Tupac, with him being a Gemini, and I know some of y'all gonna be so mad at me when I say this. Excuse me, but Tupac had used to think hot and cold at the same time, right? So Tupac love somebody, but sometimes with his love, he'll go back and forth. This just like when he would say things about Biggie. He'll say in one breath, you know, they Biggie's homeboys assassinated me, but then in the next breath he'll say, well, it was done at the studio and he's supposed to be in the done or whatever, whatever. But then he'll say it a different way. You understand what I'm saying? It's not that he was being fake, but it was just the point that he had a duality personality, right? Sometimes they say that Geminis are twins, but I think Geminis are triplets, right? That's my way of thinking. Okay. So I remember one conversation he had, or I can't recall or know where to tell y'all where to find it, but he said Jada Pinkett was just too weird for him. He couldn't. He loved her, right? He loved her. Don't get it twisted. He said, but Jada could get out there real weird sometimes, and he didn't know about that as far as mate wise. But then the next minute he'll say that he'll give her his rib. He would give her his complete rib, his left rib, you know. And so when Pac died, something in her died as well, whether y'all know that or not. And she's been trying to find that in everybody she's been with and everybody she's been around. She's been trying to find that. And in Will Smith's book he wrote, he said something to the effect that they had some issues sexually. He didn't say exactly that, but I knew what he meant. What he said was that he really wanted to make her have an orgasm, and for some reason he went to a sex therapist. They went to a tantrist. He did all kind of stuff to try to get her to the next level. But you know, and so then you begin to start thinking, like she said, all of a sudden she just woke up and she felt like she wasn't happy. Go back to the red table. Go back to the stuff she was saying. And then he basically said, well, you know what? I was just done with your butt or whatever. And then they were like, wow, for real? Y'all was divorced and they in a house. And then you got to think about it. Why did Jaden want to become emancipated at like 16? Right? So it's a lot of suspect stuff. And they tried to pretend the farce of the marriage that they had, acting as if they were happily married and was never happily married. I don't believe that she didn't even want to get married. She didn't told y'all she didn't want to get married. The reason why she married him because her mother said to marry him. She was upset. She was pregnant that day. She was pregnant for her wedding. She even looked miserable. Go back and look at her wedding video. The point, what I'm trying to tell y'all, and this is bigger than just Jada. The point is, sometimes when you marry, and if you're married already, or you're about to be married, or you want to be married, marry for the right reasons. Hold on, let me read this. Something weird was going on in their home. Their son admitted to it. Yes, it was. Well, it was. I mean, it was. I mean, the little girl said she was cutting herself, and they didn't even notice. How do you not notice your child cutting themselves? Don't you look at their arms or their legs or anything? Weird, weird. You know, are y'all that preoccupied where you're not noticing anything that's going on in your home? You're not noticing your child cut her hair. You're not noticing that your child taking scissors or knives or whatever it is and cutting their skin. You're not noticing your son looking anorexic. You're not noticing that your son is depressed. You're not noticing anything. Y'all are so concerned with the people, y'all side people, that y'all don't notice what's going on in your home. Are you serious? Man. So you have to kind of somewhat think about this. And when you're getting married, Like that's why I can talk about it because I didn't get married for the right reason when I first got married. My first marriage wasn't for the right reasons. They were too busy making money and spending it to notice their children and having all these extra side people. Apparently, that's what they were doing. You know, so you have to do some logic. You have to look at yourself and go, you know what? And at some point in your time, sometimes when we get older, the older we get, we begin to realize how unhappy we are. And I can look at Jada and tell you she's not happy. She's not happy now. That red table was not her happiness. Did you see how her mother used to look at her like she was crazy? Like, what the are you talking about? You know, you can tell when someone's not happy. You can tell when someone's doing things or self-sabotaging. This is a self-sabotaging book. I don't even have to read the book. Just by inserts of it. And you got to remember in Will Smith's book, he basically his job was to make people laugh because making people laugh would suppress his pain. If he made his father laugh, his father wouldn't beat people, wouldn't beat his mother, wouldn't beat his siblings, wouldn't beat them. If he made his father laugh, if he made the bullies laugh, they wouldn't beat him up. And he just really wanted attention. He craved for that attention. He could not save his mother from getting beat up from his father. He could not save his mother. So he had to do whatever he had to do to save his marriage. Remember, he's had heartbreak. His first relationship with that girl, the girl that it's a girl that lived with him when he was in high school. The Red Table Talk was her therapy. She definitely needs a professional though. No, I don't really think that was her therapy because if it was her therapy, she wasn't telling her business, she was telling her family's business. The Red Table was more of a look at me, pay attention to me, Will Smith. Pay attention to me, everybody. Look at me. I can save people. I can help you. She's a fixer. She call herself trying to fix everybody, but not fix herself. That red table was an evil tool that she used to destroy some lives. Because that's what happened on that red table. It destroyed her life. It doubled over. And it exposed her for who she is and exposed their marriage. Okay. And so, whew, and that's why I tell you, that's one thing about life coaching. Tell you something about life coaching. When you life coach, when you learn how to life coach or even a therapist, anything on those levels, a holistic healer, one of the things they tell you the teaching is, and I'm going to tell you this, Jada seemed like she ran their relationship, definitely. One of the things that I can tell you about um training, one of the things they teach you, one of the key things, they said that it is normal for your clients to fall in love with you at some point. It is normal for at least one, not all, excuse me. Not all of your clients, but you're going to at least have one or two clients that literally fall in love with you, and you have to set boundaries. Jada Smith, being a life coach, has no boundaries, baby. Jada Smith don't have no boundaries. Jada Smith has never had any boundaries. Never, in my opinion. Okay? You know how they tell you, they say to never look in Erykah Badu eyes. She a man eater too. That's a whole nother conversation. But I ain't here to talk about Jada. I mean, Eric about it. Um, but you have to begin to start looking at, you know, these principles. And sometimes in wishing for someone's relationship and seeing what other people have or what you think they might have, it ends. I remember me and my husband been together for a long time. We've been married some of that time, but not the whole time we've been together because we really want to take our time in getting married. And we really want to make sure that this was real. Okay. I can understand that because a life coach is probably the only person that really listens. Yes, and what it is it's just basically an energy of transfers of energy, energy transference. That's all it is, and it's normal for for at some point for somebody to possibly fall in love with their therapist or their life coach or their holistic healer because that person is helping them, because they're working with them, because they're helping them to achieve their goals. They can become attractive all of a sudden and they can start feeling love because they had never been listened to before. They're not being listened to in their relationship. They're not being listened to within their home. Everybody that meet, they feel like they're not being listened to, and this person is listened to them. So you are certainly right, Who's okay. You are definitely right. Okay. Erica, be on them. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. So it's deep. Yeah. So um one of the things, well, wait till she write her book. And then she's a Pisces too. So a Pisces already got their own thing. And see, a Pisces kind of swim. A Pisces swim. And if you get a Pisces to be in a relationship with you and you get them to stay, you're a bad mama jamma. You're a bad mama jamma. If you get a Pisces to stay with you and you willing to stay with them, man, y'all might just work. You know, y'all might just work because it's not hard for a Pisces to be in a relationship, but because they swim, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they swim for something greater. See, a Pisces have no problem with letting go. Eventually, eventually, once they done, they kind of done. They would have to have a motive to double back, right? But mostly Pisces swim, and Pisces kind of go with the flow. But Pisces on certain levels, certain types of Pisces. Once you get a Pisces to fall in love with you, they gonna love you forever, and they probably stalk you in some cases. But that's more no, that's more of a Virgo. Virgo get down like that more so. A Pisces, they will try to destroy you. If you break their heart, they will try to destroy everything that you have. They would try to take a match. They will Christopher Columbus you. I'm pretty sure Christopher Columbus was a Pisces. And Jada Pinkett is a Virgo, a Earth sign. Man, and people say why she won't leave Will, because she's a god. I mean, because she's a darn Virgo. That's why. You really gotta. You really, you know what I mean. She don't want to leave. Will probably have to leave her, but she's self-sabotaging. They will force you to leave them before they leave you in a lot of cases. Most Virgos are like that. So she would do whatever she can, and Will's a Libra. So you that's already crazy. And Libras are not really Libras are here today, gone tomorrow. They're indecisive. Do I wear these pink pants or do I wear these orange pants? You know what I'm saying? Or do I wear both? Maybe I'll take them both with me and I wear this for an hour and wear the other one for another hour. You know, Libras are kind of here, going today, tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And it's amazing. A Libra is another amazing sign. If you get them to stay with you for a long period, and they will, they are, but they have to take breaks. They the type of people, they seem like they have to take breaks. They have to take breaks to talk to other people. You know, they'll break up with you and go talk to other people just so they can have, and they'll come back, but they gotta have breaks. And they gotta, talk to other people real quick. And Once they like excitement, you have to keep it funky for them. You have to keep excitement and carrying on. And I ain't got that type of time. I wouldn't be dealing with no Libra. I don't have that type of time. Ain't nobody doing all that. Ain't nobody got time for that. But so you got those dynamics. You got those type of people that kind of. That's why Will Smith. That's why they take breaks. You know what I'm saying? They took a break. Will they get back? Mm, it depends. It really depends. When Jada gets to the point where she want to stop sabotaging, and when Will get to the point where he believes that she's going to be real, they could get back if they want it back. But they enjoy. They like separate. They like separate because they didn't really want this marriage. And she's embarrassed in way too much though. I'm gonna keep it real. She's embarrassed in way too much. But Will is obsessed with having a family. But this family is like up in smoke. Remember that song? I so lost, I don't know what to do. You know that song? She smoke. I'm a hustler, baby. Remember that song? Living my life, seeing my life go down, down. Watching my life go down, down. Watching my life go down. Remember that song? I'm a hustler. That's exactly what oh boy is. I'm trying to tell you. When you have somebody like that, that kind of go with that, and then and then you get a Libra who's already been hurt a whole bunch of times from different women, and plus hurt by you. Yeah, it's probably ain't no coming back from that. Not in the way that it would be, not the way they would be in their head, because Libras, it's just like Pisces and the Virgos, like they have an ideal of what they feel like things should be like. And if someone shatters that ideal, then they not into that. I've never been into a sign because I don't understand it. What about Geminis? Well, Geminis like hot and cold at the same time. They say Geminis are twins. I say Geminis are triplets. I say Gemini's a trip is because sometimes you'll get that triplet at the same time. You'll get a three-headed monster. And I don't necessarily, when I say monster, it doesn't have to be evil. It don't have to be mean, but it has to be a situation where you have people, where you have them that just look at things differently. They look at things in three different ways, right? That's normally a Gemini. And a Gemini, um, don't care, but they don't care, but they don't want nobody to hurt their feelings. They'll hurt your feelings, but they don't want nobody to hurt their feelings. They like I think Geminis are really I probably would get with a Gemini relationship wise, but I think there's some good relationship. I think a Virgo is good for a Gemini. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Geminis are kind of like very passionate. They're very driven, like business. Like they will be good business owners. They will be good people who stay on a job. They're more stable than people think they are, right? They a person you think people would think people say, well, oh, you're a Gemini, so you're not really stable because you have two personalities. No, they have three personalities actually. But they're very stable. They're very stable. They're very stable. They'll be on a job for 30, 40 years. So they're like good in that aspect. You know, you get with a Gemini that has found their calling. They'll still do other stuff on the side. Now they'll still work a second job or have another situation lined up. They will still be doing their passion, but they'll be on their job forever. That job had to kick them out. But they're definitely it's definitely not a they tell good stories. It's never a dull moment because you get in They don't look like they fun, but they are fun people. Like they just different fun. They're intellectuals, most of them, the right ones. You find the right one. Now one thing that they have in common with Libra, they are definitely impulsive. They can be impulsive. They'll move. They don't mind traveling. They don't mind moving out of country, different countries. Um, they don't mind doing exploring. They don't mind working. They like working on projects. Sometimes they might even take a break from the project, but they'll probably end up coming back to it. But it may be something differently. So they are very driven people. Um, they can be patient if you give them patience. Relationship wise, if they know what they're dealing with, they'll be better. Like for example, if they in a relationship with somebody, they want to be in a relationship. Welcome to the Crystal Palace Million. They like to be in a relationship where they know what they're getting out of it. If it's not stability in a relationship where they don't know what they're getting, like it's a surprise type of relationship, then they won't stay in it long. But if it's like that, they know what the person is. Now they might not be faithful, but they'll be like, okay, well, I'll deal with you because I know what I'm dealing with, as opposed to dealing with somebody new that I don't know where their head is at or where their energy is at, type of thing. Um, they're also really quick with it. They're they're not as organized as they should be. Not to the normal person. They're not organized like to the normal person. To them they are, but not to the normal person. They definitely pay attention to details. They detail oriented. Um, they love to learn new things, but it gotta be but at the same time they kind of stick with their own. Um, I would say they're nice people until they feel like you're taking advantage of them too much. No, I'm a Virgo. Every Gemini I had was pure whole. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Yes, if you, but they not was they used to you though. I'm telling you, I'm not saying that they're gonna be faithful. That's not what we're talking about. I'll just tell you the best size for them. Now they might not be faithful, but if they know if you I'm just saying they're not gonna be faithful, and most of them. Now you might. I met a couple of faithful lead Gemini's. I really have. I have, but not culturally they are. You know what I'm saying? But the ones I met was pretty faithful. Uh, I met more slowish Gemini females than males. To be honest with you, if you want to know the truth. More than females were like slowish than the males. Yeah. Who's like, I'm a Gemini. Get off my back. But I think I don't know. Again, let me tell you something. You'd be surprised what zodiac signs go together. It's not always about which zodiac sign is the better match or the least likely match. It's all about, do y'all want to really be together? And if y'all really do want to be together, then you have to understand what you're dealing with, and they have to understand what they're dealing with you when it comes to you, right? So anybody can make any sign work if that's what you want. If they right, you gotta deal with a person. Sometimes people don't know themselves well enough. Sometimes people be in these relationships and they don't really know themselves. And therefore, if they don't know themselves, then how they gonna know you and understand you, right? So that's what a lot of these that's what go wrong with a lot of these relationships, to be honest with you. Who's or a man? What you mean? Um oh, who's or a you a man? Who's a you a man? Amelia had some props in Virgo land. Yeah, Virgo some I know I'm a Taurus and we're supposed to be equally yoked. I disagree with that. Now I would be better. I'm better at being friends with a Virgo. Like a Virgo, we'll be really cool, but relationship wise with a male, never again, ever. And it's not that. It's just I don't. I'm not. I'm in a relationship. I'm. I need to be I need to be allowed to be feminine. With a Virgo, it makes me extremely aggressive. Virgos make me really aggressive, and I'm a Taurus, and I like to be feminine. I'm Venus, so I have to be feminine. And my husband brings out the femininity in me because he's a Leo, he's a lion, he's the king of the jungle, right? So it makes me feel feminine. I feel very feminine around him. I'm still aggressive, but it's not overbearing because I have him as a balance. I have to have balance, right? Um, most of what you say is true about me. I'm a very creative, family oriented. Yes, Geminis are very family oriented unless they don't feel like they've been heard. If they don't feel like they're being heard in the family, they're not gonna stick around. They'll just create a family. So they'll be like they friends. Business minded, yep. Very determined. I only have one friend because I'm not outgoing and like being by myself. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, one of my good Judies is a Gemini, and I can just call her right now, be like, girl, what you doing? If she ain't gotta go work, she'll be like, girl, I'm on my way. You know what I mean? That's just how she down. She's a good Judy though of mine. Um, but yeah. So y'all want to watch my Jazzy life? I said I was gonna do some way back, some different mommies. But I'm pretty much done in talking about Jada Pinkett. I'm done. I wasn't gonna have a real big conversation. I was, but then I got to thinking about it. I was like, I really don't care. It's highly weird. Most of those folks is weird. Not all, but a lot of them. They be into some stuff that I just would never be into. So next. Okay, so let me find something. Okay, I'm trying to find. I was trying to find this tick on TikTok. I was trying to find Olivia's latest TikTok, but she didn't really have nothing on it that made any sense. Or I mean, when did she ever make sense, right? But she didn't really have anything that I felt like we should be really covering. My Jazzy life, like I told y'all, she basically said, "Well, I'm not putting up any videos for a couple of days," so I really didn't want to do her. I really don't want to talk about my Jazzy life, to be honest with y'all. I really talk about that mom in Canada. I really rather talk about her. What's her name? Uh, Mom of eight. I rather talk about her. And that other mom. Oh my God, that other mom is one that flew over the cuckoo's nest. I swear. Oh y'all, check this out. Mom of eight kids visits the police and address the backlash from the subscribe. Okay, we already talked about it, I think. Everybody else is talking about it. Let me see. Everybody, remember we did that one. Other people have put that information out. We've already talked about that. We covered that. A viewer called the police about my videos, Mama Five. Okay. Let's watch. Ew, what the heck is wrong? I can't look at this. This is disgusting. I'm not looking at when she did his feet. Oh my god, yeah, this is gross. I can't watch this. There's no way I can watch this. I will be sick to my stomach. How you doing, Buttons? I'm just trying to see what we're gonna talk about. I know that people typed in the chat. I already finished talking about Will Smith. I don't want to talk about Jada Pinkett Will Smith anymore. I'm so done. I just thought maybe I want to talk about that. I tried to talk about it. I talked about a little bit of it, and I'm done. So when I'm getting ready to actually do, um, hold on, hold on, y'all. Welcome to Crystal Palace, Buttons. Dag, I'm telling you, nothing going on the YouTube screen. You heard me? Not nothing. Not nothing. Not nothing. Every time you look at this, old girl is always crying. Nobody wants to hear this girl always crying. That's all Olivia does is cry. So I'm not watching her crying videos. If y'all have anybody y'all want me to cover right now, I'll be happy to do that. I don't want to do that. Christy Gore. Someone typed in that. She really don't put out enough videos, and I'll just be reviewing her and we'll be like, look at her, look at her. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like that. Have we ever covered coming up with baby names? Time for me to deliver with me. Deliver with me. Wait a minute, this girl got pregnant? Wait a minute now. Life of Kiara, y'all watch that? Still on cloud nine after my boyfriend left. I've been affected by this. Going to Cali. Dates, friendships with women, update on my life. Okay, let's do that. That was 5 months ago. Is that something I want to watch? Eh, let's watch this. Let me see if she got music. Hold on. She applied for Love is Blind. Is she serious? I wouldn't do that. Okay, I'm not watching Kiara's life. I can't. I cannot. What's going on with Strongmommy Chrissy, y'all? 5 days ago. Turned away at the door, stressful life of mom. I don't think I want to watch that. What is this? Car Chronicles. She told you about a house, kicked out. Okay, let's watch that.
Today we're at the
Okay, so she at the pumpkin patch. She probably got music. I'm not playing it. Let's see. I can play my music. Oh, let's see. Hold on. Let's play my music.
I recall the past again tonight. It's in the front of my mind. As I fall apart, you begin to cry. The tears are making you blind. The future's far away, but I will stay. I will stay.
Okay, so she basically getting food and stuff for them. I guess she's doing it. I see she got the other son. I don't remember his name, but she's spending time with them, of course. So now she's putting out more content. This is 8 days ago. So she's having fun. She's taking them somewhere. So that's good. That's good. That's more than Jasmine does. So she put them to some like the pumpkin patch. So that's good.
Help me find the right words to say to get us back on.
Today we're here with.
Can we try to find
What's your name? How tall are you?
Yeah,
Today
cat.
we're here with. What's the most overrated shoe? Oh, overrated. Overrated shoe. What shoes
Okay,
do you
I
see
feel
the most?
dizzy looking at this
Oh, Air Force Ones. Who are you? And come on. The question for you guys is. What is your favorite animal? Probably dogs. Hippos. Today we're here with.
Okay.
What's
Yeah.
the most overrated shoe?
Good afternoon, Ebony.
That is not overrated.
It's
Today we're here with.
It's so boring here on the YouTube streets, but I said I still had to come in here and try to get my numbers up. Maybe somebody will come back and look at this later on. I have some watchers, but yeah, I had to get Chrissy dresses the twins really cute. I'm so glad she got this with her.
Okay, I'm gonna mix in for the cutest little pumpkins here. Kind of expensive.
My Jazzy Life, take notes. Take notes, my Jazzy Life. You see, Chrissy has all the children hair cut, okay? She has all them cut, and they look like they got some decent clothes, okay?
They need money.
They do. Ah. Kind of.
Are they supposed to be jumping on them pumpkins like that? God, why do you always play this black music?
I feel again. I feel again. Oh, now
Okay, now she's talking. Okay.
Pumpkin, and I had to pay for it. It was $13. So that pissed me off, and we left. Essentially.
It is what it is.
And I had to make him apologize. It was embarrassing. Like. Essentially.
It is what it is.
Pumpkin, and I had to pay for it. It was $13.
Oh my
All right, y'all. So we're at the outlets now. Kingston was horse playing and broke a pumpkin, and I had to pay for it. It was $13. So that pissed me off, and we left. Essentially.
It is what it is.
And I had to make him apologize. It was embarrassing. Like a bit embarrassing. Like, don't do me like that. Like, you don't have me home training. Had security coming up to me. When I say security, I was like, what is it now? What is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I had lost my purse. Put my purse down. Look, now somebody done stole it again. See, that's how just.
I've been on a wild shopping spree. I'm just getting home. I understand.
It's just that quick. They even ran off with the purse.
I've been cleaning up.
And then I had to go looking for my purse. And I was panicking. Then I was calling my boo, and he was like, no, you'll find it. I'm sure, go to the front. I'm sure it's there. I go to the front, and somebody had turned it in. I was like, thank goodness. Then after that, you know, I spent about $5,000 on slushies and cheesecakes. And then we decided to walk through the pumpkins again. And then this little knucklehead right here decided to try to be.
Sure.
Oh shoot, I forgot about this dang on music. Dang. God, why do y'all put all these music in y'all videos? And it be whack music. It ain't like it's good music. And them little children getting grown, getting older. Look how big these children look. Man, I remember when they was babies.
for dinner. I'm trying to get some pictures for Instagram when I'm here. This little light thing.
Chris,
I
you
gotta
put
see if
me
I
to
can get in
sleep,
that.
girl.
But yeah, it's cute. I like it. Like a cute little fun night out for the kids.
Come on, come on with this music, girl. You getting on my nerves. Just. I'm gonna have to edit this dang on video. Jazz Kids isn't used to things like this from her. She would take Gary there, but that's it. Okay, y'all, let me find something else because that sucks. Okay, I hope she ain't had no music in the store.
And I'm like, it's Sunday. Let's get some ramen or something quick. Your girl's not trying to do too much, okay? Technically, we have food at home. I just don't want to cook anything. We even have some like microwavable stuff, but I don't know. I kind of want ramen. So, and we just don't have any ramen. So, we're gonna do some spicy ramen noodle bowls. Cadence. And I'm gonna get some juice because I think we're out of juice. Whew, okay, y'all. I am finally home, showered, and in my pajamas. Kids are fed, kids are showered. They're playing right now, but I'm about to go round them up and put them in the bed and get them ready for school tomorrow. I am thinking about doing like a glass of wine and just watching a movie. There's this really good Nigerian movie that everybody's talking about right now on Netflix. Y'all comment down below if you guys have seen it. I had seen it the other day and I was like, I don't know, because I think it's a really long one. I didn't have time to watch it. It'll have been watching me.
Okay, I
But I
got
have a little
somebody,
bit of
y'all.
energy tonight. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. You guys, oh, my face. I have been breaking out so bad. I've like hormonal acne right now because this is the
Probably
time of the month. It's just
probably wearing a lot of makeup too, though. That doesn't
I'm
help.
just drained. I'm
I
always
will
drained
kind of
during this
calm down
time.
on wake up.
Like
Then if you
I just
breaking
don't
out,
have
I
enough
will calm
energy,
down
so
on
I have
wake
to
up. Drink,
really
increase
beef
your
up like my
water.
vitamins and my iron and things like that. But anyway, y'all, that's neither here nor there. You know what else sounds really good? Like some ice cream. Like I'm not big into sweets, and I've been on my health kick still lately. But like, ooh, like some truffle. I have like this truffle. I have to show you guys. It's a Talenti. It's a
Or
gelato.
you
I'm
want to
into
Mr.
gelatos
Lover
really
Lover
heavy.
at Mr. Lover
Talenti, girl.
Lover.
If you have not tried it,
Mr. Lover
try
Lover.
it. Especially around that time of the month, or like when you have a sweet tooth, baby, you're gonna be in heaven. Thank you.
Okay, Chrissy, you boring. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me, okay, girl? Okay, girl. Oh my God. Okay, girl. I got somebody else stuff for y'all. Oh well. All right. I might edit this Jada Pickett part out because God, y'all. I probably sounded like okay, here we go. All right, here we go, y'all. Look at Jasmine's best friend. She wanna be Jasmine's best friend. She admires her. Let's watch her. She got something to say. She said she dare you, Amelia, to step away. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. No, she didn't say that.
Shh. Hey, everybody that made it. I'm sick. So I'm gonna take my medicine in a minute. I gotta wash my hair.
So why would you come live if you sick and you looking crazy?
I'm
I guess you're
pooping.
trying to get as much time in.
Y'all.
I think she look like she pregnant again. Sometimes she look pregnant and sometimes she don't. Did y'all notice that
Hey,
Jasmine
everybody
she's
that just
breaking
made
out
it in
on
here.
her health journey? Did y'all notice she said she's breaking out her? Yeah, I noticed that. Jasmine, she said she ain't posted for like 2 days. She didn't went to the corner somewhere because everybody outing her about Chris.
Here. Remember to hit the like button when you come in here.
Please like the video, share the video. Speaking of what that is, hopefully people watch the replay of this video. I guess y'all want me to talk about Jada Pinkett. Okay, let me change the title. I wonder if I can change the title right now. Can I change it? I just relationships. I'm not talking about my Jazzy life. What's this girl named Strong Mommy Chrissy, Strong Mommy Chrissy, Chrissy. Chrissy. Okay, let me let her play. I can let her play though.
Hey, everybody. I got a whole video I did not post, y'all. Stop. Get underneath this cover now. Everybody sleep. Hey. Everybody sleep. Except for Nayori. Typical. I gotta take me some medicine. Some Tylenol or something. Because I'm sick as a dog.
Not the way.
Hey. Everybody, remember to hit a like button. I only got 2 likes. So that's telling me I got some people in here that don't like me, huh? Remember, hit that like button.
Said that I
Try the first
love
one.
you. And not way.
Y'all, we gonna get into this tea. We finna get into this tea. We finna get into this tea. Remember, I got 22 people in here. Hit a like. What? What'd you say, Simon? Nayori. Shh. Yep, hit the like. My baby done said hit the like. Yes, don't forget to hit the like button. Period. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Patricia. We finna get into this tea. How was your day? It was all right. I'm just
Okay, what tea, girl? Cause you came here live for no reason, and for you to be sick, you show on her talking. You show on her, but I guess you got to make that money. I guess somebody got to make it. I guess if I get sick, I'm a workaholic too. I guess if I get sick, I will hop my tail on her. I'll be like, and I will talk to y'all. Give me my check. I needs my money. I'll be working sick. Okay, that's probably me too. But anyway, come on.
sick as a dog.
Same thing Chrissy just said. I hope this girl's not pregnant. Oh my God. I hope she's not either. She probably not. She probably not. He not even in the same city. So, she probably not. Not saying that she can't get pregnant somewhere and get pregnant in one place and be. But I don't think that. Hopefully she take her time. I'm not saying she shouldn't be with anybody, but what I'm saying is hopefully she takes her time and really getting to know this individual and don't just rush in.
Dog. And my baby, he hates this car seat. And he just be crying every time we get in the car. That stuff right there will break you. Oh, I don't know who that is. There's just something up there. We finna get into this tea, y'all. We finna get into this tea.
Well, you need to come
Y'all,
and get into this tea then.
I keep saying why he didn't like it.
My candle smell
I'm
good. Good.
sad. I'm not sad. I wish I could cheer you up. I'm not sad. One thing, I might be agitated, but I'm not sad. I told y'all I'm not gonna cry about a house no more. Yeah, he hates that car seat. Why you don't? I don't know, y'all. I don't know why he don't like his car seat. Every
Okay, girl, you got to wrap it. You got to come on now. You running them, I'm running my people off now. Chrissy done ran some. No, I mean, well, what's her name ran some off. I can't talk about Jada Pickett. I guess I have to. Um, I need to include her in the title. I didn't make sure because I took her off the title. Okay. Let's see. I still got it in the title. Okay, cool. All right.
time I put his butt in that car seat, he cried the moment I put him in until we get out the car. Like my baby just, yo, I don't know. I gotta go. I'm thinking about going to get him a seat to sit up. I don't think he like laying back. I don't know. Nayori, lay down. He trying to
What's that child name? Naori. Okay.
turn up. But yeah, y'all. Um, one thing I cannot do, I cannot be, I do not play about my children. Like I'm the type of mom will go to war about my kids. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna win because I'm just that type of parent. I would do anything for my kids. Like anything. Like period. What I just say? Give it to me. That's it. Nope, you don't know how to stop. Um, I don't play about them. And it's crazy because it's a lot of people that's put in situations and they still get their kids taken from them. It could not be me. It can't be me. It cannot be me. I get pissed when I hear stories. I'm not going to go deep in it, but I be hearing stories about other people.
Okay, so my question to you is wine. Can I call you wine? Um, is what prompted this video? Are you just saying in general? I mean, I know you saying that you saw the story, but what's what's this angle about? What are you trying to say? What happened where you feel like you don't play about your kids? I mean, most mothers don't, right? If you care about your children, you feel the exact way, right? But I mean, what prompted this video for that? Because I mean, you act like you had smoke with somebody, or somebody did something to one of your children, or said something to your children. If that's not the case, then I mean, maybe you should have not titled that. This is more of a less clickbait, right?
Children, people getting their children taken away. And I'm like, how can the F you let this happen? How can you, as a mother, let yourself go so bad and you let your kids get taken from you? Like, never. I would never. I don't care. I look like a bum. You see how I look? I've been wearing this shirt for years. Years. I had this same goddamn shirt.
Oh,
This
okay.
looking crazy. I just spent almost $100 getting my no more than 100. I think I spent 150 getting
I'd rather play with dairy than listen to this boring girl.
my kids coats because they needed
So is she a reactor? No, she's a vlog channel now.
coats. I got EJ a couple outfits because it's winter time. He ain't got no winter clothes. So I went and did what I have to do for my kids. See, I'm that type of parent. A lot of people be and this a lot of people don't like to talk about this. A lot of people don't like to talk about this. They want to cover this and they don't want to talk about it. But people get chances to keep their kids and they fail every single time. Like
So is she?
it could
Wait a
never
minute,
be
y'all.
me.
Wait a minute. Wait,
Never,
wait, wait.
never, ever be
Hold
me.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold
I
on,
will be a
hold on, hold on. Is she talking about Olivia? Is she talking about Olivia, y'all? What y'all think? Do you think she's talking about Olivia? If she didn't have her mother, she might get her kids taken because she is homeless. Exactly. So, am I to be corrected? Is she talking about Olivia? She sounds like she's alluding to Olivia, right? Doctor, I was kidding. I hope she's not pregnant. I sure hope she's not pregnant. Mm.
bum for my kids, like I said before. Yeah, we in this situation. This is definitely a hard ass pill that I had to swallow, big ass pill I had to swallow. But I bet
Yeah, Buzz, I'm trying to figure that out.
you any money on my feet, at the bottom of my feet, on my soul, I would never let nothing ever like this ever happen to me or my kids. Never, ever, ever happen. I'm going to get myself together so they can be all right. You know what I mean? But you got people out here that don't even care. They care about themselves before they put their kids. Like I just never like. I went to this back to school. Be quiet, Nayori.
Yeah, it definitely sound like she talking about Olivia.
I went to this back to school bash, right? His mom, Bay's mom, was like, Diamond, let's go to this back to school bash where I never recorded it. A lot of shit that we do, me and his mom, I never recorded because I give her
I don't believe that. Girl, you would have recorded that because you want to prove you're another one that like to prove people wrong. You want to prove people wrong that you and his mom get along. I get it. Don't play.
that respect and privacy because basically it's me and her time to bond and the kids so she can spend time with her grandkids, right? So I'm at this back to school bash, right? This girl look done up. She had her nails done. Keep playing with me. She had her nails done. She had new shoes on. She had her hair done. Her eyelashes done. Makeup on fleet, right? And her kids, clothes all nasty. Or
If she cared about her kids, she and Bay, as she calls them, right, would have kept that apartment nasty and filthy. This broad is all talk. Welcome to Crystal Palace. Please get your crystals. Take your shoes off, please. Simple.
I was just like, how can you let yourself? How can you dare put yourself in that? You looking all good, your baby, and you in a back to school bash at that 40 kids is not for you. It was like she was coming to find a man. Her babies, oh my God, it just be sad how these people just let their kids go like that. Like let they self go like that. And then they kids be looking all busted, but she got the new stuff on. She got the nice stuff on. But her kids is rooting her. Like, Mom, you look so pretty. Because that's all they know. They just know, like, okay,
So it looks like that they are. It looks like that they are in the living room of her mother's apartment. So her mother may have like a townhouse or something. This kind of looks like a living room, right? Didn't she just get her nails done 2 weeks ago? It don't look done.
we got, we got a love lift mom or whatever. But a back to school bash is for the children. It's not for the grown people. And they had horses out there so the kids can ride the ponies. And they was like, Moms, if you want to ride the ponies, I'm not set up like that. I think I did put that on here. I'm not set up to ride nobody.
Did she not lose the weight from the baby yet? I mean, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not saying she should or shouldn't. I'm not shaming her. I get tired of people talking about shaming people. Sometimes shaming people make them do better, right? That's what I think happened with Jazzy Life. If people would have shamed her, she wouldn't be doing. She would be doing below average. Because she was doing nothing at first. Now she's doing below average. If y'all hadn't shamed her so bad, then she probably been doing the same. Uh, you know, now she doing below average. Now she wasn't doing nothing at first. This girl, so at the end of the day, I'm not shaming her about her stomach because if I know she just had a baby a little while ago, about ten months ago or whatever long that is, but she looks like she's pregnant now. I'm gonna be honest. She busted the nails off moving alone. Oh damn. This lady should have have anything to say about any mom. She is the lowest of the low I've ever seen. Oh,
These pony. I'm
baby.
not like that. Me, I do animals, but I don't do ponies. That's just not me. That's not in my DNA. I don't do stuff like that. But I let my babies do it if they want to do it. Y'all want to get on the pony? And they was like, yeah, we want to get on there. Okay. I'll let you get on there. But me, because I feel like that's not my place. And first, I don't do that. But it's not my place. It's not my
That's
place. That
simple.
is for the kids, right? It's for the kids. But she get herself on the pony, and guess what? Her kids sitting on the sideline. Why you didn't put your kids on the pony? That's more important than you trying to look all cute. Like,
Well, maybe she got on the pony to show her children that it was okay to ride the pony because, they may have been afraid. And she got on there to say, hey, see, I'm on here. I could do it. You guys can do it.
to get a man. Everybody was at the bash. They had their kids there. It was like they was getting free haircuts, like they was doing something for community or whatever. They was feeding them.
So if they had their hair all over their head or whatever, allegedly, maybe they was there to get their hair cut. That's what they was there for, to get stuff, to get their haircut, to get some clothes, just like your ass. I mean, what was there, right? When you there to get some free stuff? Well, that's what she done. That mommy was there for. She probably don't have nothing. She probably less fortunate. Okay, you can't judge nobody. Thank you so much, Marta. Am I saying your name right? Because I'll jack up a name. I apologize if I jacked up your name. Hi, Dr. Mira, new subby. Thank you. Like, share, and subscribe. Wine Glass drives me crazy for so many reasons. I keep wondering why she's trying to keep it a secret that she's currently pregnant. Yeah, am I tripping? Am I tripping, Marta? Don't she look pregnant to me? Don't everybody think she's pregnant? I think she's pregnant. I don't know why she ain't said nothing. No, she not talking about anyone. She forgot how she was living. She needs to get on somewhere. Welcome to the Crystal Palace, Martha, by the way. Take your shoes off and come on into the parlor room, okay?
Stuff like that. That's where it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be you going there and trying to get a man, and then your kids looking all terrible. What happened to the book bags? Like they was giving out book bags too. They was giving out book bags. So I'm just like, okay.
Maybe you took all the book bags from her. Maybe you the one, allegedly. Maybe you took all her book bags. Maybe you the one that came in there with all your children, with your tribe, and took all the book bags. And that probably alleged baby, if you pregnant, that you're carrying now. Even for the baby that not even in school, you took a book bag for. Maybe you took all the book bags and she didn't even have one. Okay. Maybe it's all your fault.
But I didn't see her get her. She might have got her kids a book bag, okay? But I just be feeling bad for people, kids. Like they don't choose who their moms be. They don't choose who their mothers be. These mothers out here will have.
I thought the same thing about you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. You don't play about your children. That's what's up. You think she's embarrassed? She probably is, Martha.
Brand new, fresh shoes on. And then their kids have all the old nasty crap on. Like they ain't doing nothing for that. Like it's so terrible how people be. It be so terrible.
Hold on, yeah.
But I tell myself all the time, this right here was a wake up call. What I'm going through in this time is not permanent. It's just temporarily. I refuse to constantly be like this. Like I cannot. I hate it. It makes me feel like I'm on the edge. I cannot put my kids through this no more. I am done. Like it's sad. That's how some moms are, and it's sad. Yes. People don't talk about that though. A lot of people on the internet don't talk about that. They so focused and shielded for somebody being a perfect mother, then these people really out here that's not really treating their kids together. So yeah, so I'm at the point that I'm just like, yo, I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot be that type of mom. Yeah, my kids in a predicament, but one thing for certain and one thing for damn sure, my kids ain't out here looking like that. My kids ain't dirty. They ain't nasty. They got nice clothes. I might look like a bum. I might not do my hair, but best believe my babies got what they need. I'm that type of parent. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? And I feel bad for them. That stuff makes me want to cry. It's a lot of people, man, people, I don't want to say too much because it's none of my business or what other people are going through, but it pisses me off how people get the opportunity, especially like if somebody died that they get kids, like they sibling kids or whatever, they get their kids taken from them because they don't want to be that type of parent or they are unfit. Like that's terrible. That is so fucking terrible. Like how can you? One thing about me, I'm going to fight for my kids no matter what. No matter what. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm going to fight for mine. I'm going to fight for mine. For real. Definitely going to fight for mine. A lot of people be like, oh, I'm going to call CPS on you. Call them. I ain't scared of no CPS. I'm not scared of nobody. One thing Diamond going to do, she going to get her ass up and she's going to take care of her kids. I'm going to hustle and get mine. Hello. Hey, y'all. Hey. Yes, hit the like button. You could tell who like you and who don't like you because of the like button. But yes, hit that like button. But yeah, I be feeling sad for these kids. It just pisses me off. I feel so sad for these kids. They be sitting here, they mamas let them be filthy and dirty, and they come out the house looking all fresh. We need to be talking about those parents. We need to be talking about them. You know what I mean? I haven't brought myself nothing in almost. I think the last time I brought me something was when I was pregnant with EJ. I make sure my kids have it. No matter how I get it, I make sure they have it. That's just who I am. That's just who I am. I'm just that mom. And no matter what nobody say, I'm that mom. I'm that mom. I might not be the best mom. Yeah, we in this situation. But one thing for sure, nobody can come in here and take my kids from me. Nobody. I'm going to fight for mine. Hey, I'm going to fight for mine. I'm definitely going to fight for mine. Definitely. Periods. I'm going to fight for mine. 73 watching, hit that like, get that button up. Right. I'm telling you, it's just tell you how many people you got on here that support you. And that's just for your downfall. Because I titled it, I don't play with my kid about my kids. They was preferring me to say something about somebody else that I don't even watch. But y'all, I'm telling you, this situation that I'm in, and I'm just gonna let y'all know 100% honest. This will be the last time I be this low. I never, when I got up on my feet, I
Yeah.
was up on my feet. I ain't never.
Listen. Stop knocking people while you are down. You down yourself. How you gonna knock her? She probably listen. Probably got her place to live. You don't even have you a place to live. How you gonna sit up there and talk about somebody else? You don't even know. You don't even you check to check. You not even you going to get you worried about frivolous stuff like going to get your nails done. You are homeless. You are back with your mama. Your baby father is living with his mom. What does that say about both of y'all? It's not even for a couple of weeks. Now I could understand somebody that had to go move with their parents until an apartment was ready or something happened to their apartment, you know, like mold or anything but what you talking about. We ain't gonna play this game. We're not gonna act like we're not gonna act like everybody's tripping but you. No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. You gotta be honest with yourself. You gotta quit playing these games. You ain't living large either. No, you ain't. Okay? You ain't. Simple. No child deserves to live in a dirty home. She has some nerve to speak on someone's parenting the whole time she's homeless, birthing babies with a bum. Absolutely. This girl has a problem. It is said allegedly that she's pregnant. It would be and it would be a shame if she was. She looks pregnant though. That's what I was saying. I seen her in the car. Her face was like really kind of big, like, and I was like, wow. I said she looks pregnant, and I don't even really. I just started watching her, you know.
Had to go through nothing like this. What? Yeah. You hot? You hot, baby? Okay. I mean, and my kids used to sleep with a fan. So, uh, y'all, it is what it is. But these parents are sad. I don't know. I couldn't be me. I just hate how these babies got to go through this life like that. And then you see that little. I don't know if it's here where we stay.
Come on, girl. All this talk about putting her kids first, and she got an almost a 6-year old pull up. What? And says the pediatrician told her to give up on potty training. Never heard of such a thing. Who told her? She need to switch pediatricians. What you mean give up on potty training? That kid is 6 years old. What the hell? What the heck?
day, but it's a little boy. He passed, and that parent was even feeding him, feeding that baby. So sad. It's so sad how people do kids. That baby was in the store. Eyes was sunk in, like all black, sunk in, sick. This dumb shit in the hidden comments. Yes, hey bang, my bad, I be missing you. But yeah, that stuff is crazy. I just never tell your son to go to sleep, bang, because this is what he doing. If that on the live, say hi, daddy.
I
Now you already don't play about his daddy. You gotta call him every time. Miss you too, bang. But yeah,
Is it that serious, girl? You okay? That's if he at work or something. That's cool. Or if you had to go out of town to go check on a parent or something like that. But girl, he's staying with his mammy and you staying with your mammy. Now, come on. Like we're not gonna play this game. No, her baby is still really skinny, right?
yeah. I be sad for these parents. These parents. They it's just terrible. How do
When her babe talks, he disagrees with her on everything she says.
these parents just be treating the kids? I can't stop.
Yep, because she says he or she is special needs. I'm a pediatrics or RN. Okay. Never heard of such a thing. I haven't either. Okay. I have not. I'm not a medical doctor, of course. You all know that. But in my reading and studying, I said stuttering, and studying, I'm a herbalist, right? I've never heard of that. I've heard of incontinence. I've heard of children having issues with not being able to. Now, this is where I learned this. Okay, children not because they don't let's say if they don't have bowel movements, you know, they might have issues with urinating on themselves. You know, if they're unable to have bowel movements, if they don't have regular bowel movements, then it can cause that. Okay, but never have I heard don't just give up. What about those babies living in filth? Good question.
Help you, man. Now yours is a piece
They ain't living in filth now because I bet your mama ain't playing that. Well, I hope she ain't playing that.
of work. He rough. I'm gonna send him to you. But yeah, that's all I wanted to get on here and say, y'all. That's it. I gotta take my own medicine so I can take my own butt to sleep. I gotta take some Tylenol, y'all. I'm sick as a dog.
Well, I don't. Let's say if you're pregnant, by chance, I don't know if you are or not, because I don't predict. I don't talk about people's wombs, right? Unless they're getting paying me for a read. Okay. But however, let me say this. Tylenol is not really good to be taken during pregnancy. At this point in time, they said that if you're taking Tylenol, that your baby could possibly get autism. So I'm just saying for the record. And I'm not a medical doctor. I was told that by a medical doctor. Let's see. Yes, of course, these are different situations. Um, if those kids had another mother, they would have a better they would have better been potty trained. No, not advised.
That's all I wanted to do to get on here and just prove a point every night. Right? Tell him, babe.
What point are you trying to prove, ma'am? You have yet to. It's just, what what's wrong with these mommies? Okay, girl. Let me see. Do you have another a decent video where you talking about something? Because if you do, we'll get into it. But right now, girl, you don't know what you're talking about. You talking crazy. You just saying any old thing. I don't know. Come with me to take my kids to school. Why? I mean, why are we going with you to take your kids to school, child? Is this the same day? I guess it is.
I hate pulling out of here, y'all. There be so many cars coming. There ain't no cars coming now.
Girl, he gonna find him another person that
Good
got
morning. Good
point
morning, everybody.
with. Girl, he gonna get somebody else as the side check, girl. Cause he come home and you looking like who did and what for, girl. Mm-mm. I know what you meant, Marta. No problem. I know what you meant.
I'm on my way taking the kids to school, and y'all, I be traffic. Is where Bay is at? What? You want to take off what? I thought put his jacket on. No, you have to put that jacket on. It's cold out here. Go, man. No, I think you're doing that shit on purpose. Yeah.
You angry, mom? Like by Jazzy, girl. You like angry, mother?
These people be driving like they ain't got nowhere to go. So I got somewhere to go. I gotta get my kids. They gotta go to school. I gotta get my car oil change pretty soon.
Okay, girl. Come on. I'm gonna wrap this up. Yeah, we ain't watching this whole
It's
video. I
traffic
think I'm gonna
everywhere.
go to
What y'all
sleep.
doing? Hey,
I'm
girl. Hey,
gonna
Patricia.
again. If y'all go to my, I'm gonna probably. We're gonna end up watching. Let's see.
Love. I'm doing good.
If I
What?
love you,
I know we could go see your teacher now.
not the way.
Okay. Thank you, baby.
All it takes. Find the words to show you how I feel. The words is all you have to do
And then
to make me love you and show me that it's real.
who's really?
Shoot. I mean, she need to listen to that song because she should not be in this situation.
Girl, my kids got up at 6:30. They always get up at 6:30. When I keep them on their time schedule, we want to sleep like at 8:30. They get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I need to go home and wash my hair. Take these braids on and wash my hair. I'm putting out just to let everybody know. I'm putting out shorts for my old content that I have. So it could be content that you guys can see.
Say
Well, I want to actually put it out there. I know a lot of people like this is so it's still content. So I'm gonna do shorts, and then the shorts they're gonna be connected to the videos.
love you.
So it'd be
It's not out, don't want you.
I don't know. I think once they put this tire on, it sounds weird.
If
I think it's
you
too much air in it.
only knew how easy
I
it
think I'm gonna go to the shop and take out air off this tire because it
should
just sounds weird.
be. Cause already
It's making a
know
loud sound.
what
Please don't let it be something else I gotta fix. I'm up at
la
6:30
da
every day. Really? Some
da
days I be wanting to sleep in, but then I'm like, I gotta get up.
more than words.
I get up a little bit before the kids get up because you know how you can fix your kids get up. I get up and I just be like, oh man, I gotta get up. It's supposed to take me 30 minutes
La
for the
di
kids to go to school
da
from where I'm at. So, and it's traffic, y'all. It's bad traffic out here.
girl.
Where I'm coming from, the highway is
Girl, you
always
are
packed.
angry. What's wrong with you, girl?
Always.
Oh my
Because
God.
people getting up to go to school,
She
go to
probably
work,
is
and
with
stop, drop their kids
child,
off.
like
And then
Mary
we gotta sit
was
with
with
that.
Joseph.
Yes, get that checked out. Don't
Jeez.
let that happen. Yeah. Good morning, all is well. I hope all is well. It is love. Everything is well. We're just getting through the days, day by day. I've been applying for houses again. So hopefully I can keep the faith.
You ever just
Y'all get
you
patient.
ever
So I'm gonna
just
do some.
been with somebody that you didn't want to be with no more? And you just was like, God, let me get away. She kind of acting like that right now. I mean, that's how her man acting. He like, please, let me get away from this woman.
More applying tomorrow. So today is Thursday. Today's actually food stamp day. I'm gonna go shopping. I'm gonna go shopping on for food stamps with my food stamps. They cut me low, y'all. They cut me 100. They cut me so low because now I'm not paying rent. But I'm gonna call them because I'm gonna see something once I call them.
Good times never felt so good. Sell
Let
on.
me see.
Shoot.
So hopefully y'all can get y'all so I can show y'all some shop with me videos so y'all can have that video stuff like
Doom, doom, doom. Hello. Too much for the man. I guess she's leaving. He's leaving his wife home. Oh, oh. I said he's leaving, leaving, going back home. Wait a minute. I ain't saying wait. I said he's leaving, leaving on that midnight train to mama house. On the midnight train to mama house. Going back where he left his mom behind. Oh, 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 oh. I guess he's going back to find, ooh, ooh, place and time where he left. But I guess he found out the hard way that leaves don't come true with you. No, no, they don't. Oh no, with a nice, nasty house. Oh, ooh, 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 oh, 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 where he left behind his mama good cooking. Cause you can't cook, you don't look like you can cook. Oh, 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 that house was dirty, dirty. On that midnight train back to mama house on the midnight train. Oh, hey, hey. I guess a simple place and time. Oh, yes, it is.
so yeah,
It's a man child.
I'm like, ooh, I'm in the days right now because I'm still tired.
Covering
Not
all
tired, just waking up. Esme,
LA.
who do you think it is?
It's too much for the man. Too much for the
If he start crying y'all a lot, I might have to just end this live because
he
EJ
can't.
hate that man too.
So he's leaving home. He's
Excuse me, and I'm getting sick.
I said
I'm
he's
not
going
feeling so good, so I'm gonna give Esme some Tylenol because he might be sick too. Come on, drive like you got some sense.
behind.
They be going super slow, and then when you try to pass them, that's when
He
they speed
said
up.
he's going back to find
They doing construction on this
the
highway right
simple
here.
place.
They doing construction, and
Oh,
it's only
yes,
two
he is.
lane, and there's too many people that have two lane. I swear, they've been doing this construction for
I guess he's
maybe
sitting right by his
5 years
side. But you ain't
since
sitting
EJ was
by his
born. I mean,
side because you
January he was
catch
born.
your marriage house. But it couldn't get far. So what? So is there a reason why she didn't leave the baby with his dad? We don't know. Mm, so he hung up his hopes at the end of the road.
Since EJ was born, y'all. Now I'm on the Madison exit now. Ready to go where we stay, where my mom is. But so I go get over. I was gonna go over where I don't know what I'm talking about. I gotta.
There's
So
not
once I drop the
funny,
kids
but
off at
I
my
just
mom's house for
can't
2 days, and then
stand the pain. But I'm leaving you tomorrow. I should be laughing at it. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Ah, that's why I'm easy. Easy like Sunday morning. I wanna be high, so high. I wanna do the things I wanna do. Alright, it's alright. But he said he. That's what baby they said. He wanna be free. Hey, just me. Oh, dee, 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 dee,
back with me out here
dee,
out these
dee,
ways.
dee,
So
dee, dee,
so like family oriented. I swear to God, he's like,
Dude,
I'll make sure my mom is doing much better. I'll make sure before I leave that my mom got everything that she needs so she can get back on her feet. I love baby for that. I do. He definitely he take care of his people.
I do too.
So
Sail on down the line. I guess that is. I guess it's wishful thinking. Sail on. He like, baby, come on, honey. Uh, good times never felt so good. Sail on. He like, girl, honey. He's like, good riddance. He's like, I'm out of this crappy house. Good times never felt so good. He said, honey, sugar. That's what players used to do. Instead of saying B, get out there, be like, sugar. How you doing? Welcome to the Crystal Palace, Crystal. I shouldn't be laughing, but it's just she gets. I mean, I don't know. What am I supposed to say, y'all? What am I supposed to say? What do y'all want me to say? I guess I can't stand the pain. I'm leaving you tomorrow. Shoot, he's like he looking for the blues. If that fool say, "I gave you my heart," oh, he feeding her lies because he glad that he's not with her and them kids. I'm trying to tell you, man. Okay, I'm gonna let her play.
I was like blowing my nose last night. My this nose right here is stopped up, and I can breathe out of this one. This is stopped up, and my throat is super sore. I think it's because it's going in the back of it. It is what it is. Um,
Since you been gone,
you find what?
cry me,
Hey, that's my plug to my
cry me
charger.
forever.
If that's give me my plug. Y'all can.
You ought to know. Heard it.
I gotta get my baby big boy car seat. I think he just don't like car seats. Period. That's just like that.
Oh, I got one for y'all. I got the breakup song of the month. That's what she need to be singing. This is what she should sing.
He don't like big boy. He don't like car seats. Now, since I'm on this highway, because I was on the other highway that was on construction, this highway should go smooth. We'll see.
I was
I want to really see.
petrified. I wish again I could live without you right up by my side. But when I spent so many nights and think of how you did me wrong, and I grew strong, and I learned how to live alone out on that back. Hey, from outer space. I just turned around now, but could I look upon your face? And I'm this satisfied in this stupid looking down. You think I crumble? You think I lay down and die? No, no, no. I will survive. I don't know how I want to love, but I know I survive. I got all my life to live. I got all my kids to live. I will survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. Okay, that's what she need to be doing. She need to get it. You hear me? She need to get it. Nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that angry mom sitting in that car and listen to you fuss at them children because you messed up your life because you the one that sat around and and not did what you supposed to do and handle the business. And then you left the apartment trifling. You didn't even clean up behind yourself before you left. Dang, you could at least maybe they would have rented to you again. Why didn't you just renew the flipping lease? What was the point? Are you serious? Mm-mm. Go now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around. Cause you're not welcome anymore. We got all about you. I got to take you break. And I lay down and die. No, 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 I will survive. As long as I know how to love, I know I stay alive. I got all my life to live. I got all my love to give. I will survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. Okay? I mean,
I counting the minutes of how long it takes me to take the kids to school. Dang, it's bumper to bumper up there. I'm sorry, I'm not up there, Lord Jesus. It's a lot of cars up there.
girl, come on. Uh-uh.
See, the baby is so used to his daddy being how him. He not used to getting in the car every morning to go drop the kids off. He not used to that.
Okay, so let him be over his day house for a little while then. Let somebody be over there so you can get somewhat of a break, okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, come on now. Come on, son. I mean, you need a break. You probably need a break. I'm serious. You really need a break. I'm being honest. Like you are fussing at them children. You upset. I can tell you upset. I can tell you frustrated. I can tell you kind of at a breaking point. I can see it in you. The words, the look is on your face. I'm trying to tell you. You need a break. You need a break. It seemed like to me it's driving you crazy that you don't know what he doing. It seems like to me it's driving you crazy that you don't know what he doing and you can't keep him, keep your eye on him. Girl, you love me. We belong together. And I know that I'm right. How could you play with my heart? How could you play with my mind? You said we'd be forever. Mm. You said you never die. How could you love me and leave me and never say goodbye? When I can't sleep at night without holding you tight, girl, each time I try, I just break down and cry. Pain in my head, oh, I'd rather be dead. I'm spinning around and around. I'm going up to the end of the road. Still, I can't let go. It's a natural. He get rid of you, so he don't have to be with you. He's going up to the end of the road. Still, he can't let go. It's a natural. It belonged to him. Well, he belonged to the streets. I mean, just saying. Good Lord. I'm telling you. Oh my God. Baby is too sorry to watch this baby. I'm trying to tell you.
So I think this is something he's just not used to. That's why he be cutting up all the time when we get in the car because he's not used to it. He like, dang, I'm with daddy. Daddy don't take me everywhere. Or if daddy take pick up the kids, mommy at home. He not used to that car seat.
When I thought you had myself, I didn't want you around. Those pretty things and all this stuff just to bring up in the crowd. Shoot. I mean, somebody wants somebody back.
I would drink some coffee in the morning, but coffee be making my stomach upset.
Baby, give me one more chance. Tell me
Be
that you
making my
love me.
stomach upset.
Don't you won't let me break
I
your
was waving it.
I mean, just
What?
saying, good Lord, please. Oh my God,
Bitch, retrace.
girl, I'm getting ready to hook you up because I can't take it. I can't take this. I cannot. I cannot. You hear me? I'm getting ready to find what area is she in. I'm getting ready to send her. I'm serious. I'm getting ready to send her. I'm getting ready to send her. No, I'm getting ready to look this up right now, and I'm gonna post it in the chat. She needs to go. What area is she in? Wisconsin or somewhere? She Wisconsin. She not. I don't think she's that far from me. Don't come down here though. Don't come down here. It's just like Wisconsin. Okay, Wisconsin. Let's see. Uh, housing. Okay, housing. Okay, girl. You need some housing, Wisconsin housing. I mean, trying to the end of the road, and he can't let go. It's unnatural. I swear to God. I'm like, oh my God. Okay, they got a lot of housing there. She need to go. Look right here. It says they have a Wisconsin housing and economy development authority. She can go there. They open 24 hours a day. She can call up there. She can call up there. Hell, she can move outside of Detroit. She can move anywhere in the Midwest. If she's in the Midwest, she can move anywhere in the Midwest. Really, she moved to Kentucky, she could get her better housing. But he not gonna move to Kentucky. I'm telling you, I don't see that. She can get HUD housing right here. Boom. I'm gonna throw this in here, girl. Free from renters and renters, and I know that they will give second chance programs. Here she go. Oh my God. Please, somebody send this to her, cause I cannot take it. You hear me? I cannot take it. She needs to look that up. Somebody tell her go to her chat, send her that. They have all kind of community houses. She need to call housing assistance. Oh my God, here we go. Boom. Here is housing assistance, energy and housing assistance. Come on, girl. Oh my God, please. Oh my God, please. Cause she is. I'm sick of her. I'm sick of her. Babe playing with her mind, and he doesn't really like her. He just have kids together. They just have kids together. It takes a fool. It takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody. It takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody. Oh, I'm just saying, good Lord. Oh my God, please help her, Jesus, help her, please. See, she can use them. Wisconsin, let's see. Is she in Indiana? Is she in Indiana or somewhere out of Illinois? I don't know. Illinois. Jeez, I don't know if she in Illinois. I'm gonna put up Illinois housing. Illinois housing. All right, here we go. There's some Illinois housing and development. Here we go. They got a renters program. Here we go. Boom. And it's rental assistant based. Boom. Here we go. She can use this. Come on now. Come on now, girl. There you go. Boom. Okay. Great. Man, getting along. You can get buy a house, girl. Buy a house, girl. Housing in Illinois, girl. They got a number right here. I see this number right here. It says you can apply to work with landlords even if you have pending evictions. Okay, here's a number. She need to call this number. Is she located in Illinois? Because you know Illinois and Wisconsin is right like next door to each other. And as a matter of fact, I'm not too far from her. I'm probably like 2.5 hours or something like that, maybe. Depends on where she at. But boom, because I'm not that far from Chicago. It's about maybe 3.5 hours. Um, Indianapolis, I'm about an hour and 30 minutes or something like that from it on the outskirts. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ, girl. They got a gazillion places. Call one of these places, girl. They got Lincoln County, girl. Logan County. I'm sorry. They got Logan County. This is Harvey, Illinois. Girl, you can go to Harvey, Illinois and tell, girl, you got to do what you got to do. I mean, good Lord. Shoot, you depending on that man. I think it's about that man. I really believe that it's about that man. If it wasn't about you worried about that man, that's what you worried about. That's why you tripping with the here's a place. It's called here it is. It's called Lincoln, Illinois. Boom, Logan County housing. Okay, you can do that. Boom, there you go, girl. There you go. You hear me? Good Lord. I'm sick of that. You mad at them children because your man ain't with you no more because he living with his mammy house. You ought to be mad at his butt. Why you ain't mad at him? He won't even keep his own kid, allegedly. Come on now. Come on, son. Dang. Why do people have to go through this? You want them so bad? Here, go take your housing. Go fix your housing situation. You want them so bad. You want them just come up there. You just gonna mess up the next property that you get. Okay? They pick up that boy with one arm. I was like, no way he care. Mm-mm. Shoot, God trying to tell us something, doing her a favor. Go get housing for your own children. Jeez. Well, I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall with these women, with these mothers, with these so-called mothers. It's like, girl, are you sure you a mother, girl? What qualifies you as a mammy? I'm just curious. I really wants to know. Is you serious? That's what I wants to know. Are you serious? Are you gonna make some things happen? That baby is too skinny for that. The baby she just had. I hope not the baby she just had. He picking him up like he crazy. I mean, you shouldn't pick nobody up like crazy, but good lord. It takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody. It takes a fool to learn that love don't love no one. Oh, I'm like, come on, come on, son. Like, what is the problem? What is the problem? What is the problem? Why are you? Look, I don't have time for this. I can't do wine, glass chill, barbells. I can't do wine, homeless, and chill. I can't do her today. I can't. I can't. I can't. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I promise you, girl, I cannot sing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. I cannot sing. No, I cannot. Oh my God, girl. I told you, I don't know if you was in here early when I was talking about I was gonna join this rock band. That I wanted to join this rock band. I'm telling you, it's always been. I always want to do a rock band. I can't sing enough to do no R&B, but I always want to do like a rock band. I always wanted to get up there so I can be screaming. I just kind of want to scream to the top of my lungs and just be like, wow. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of wanted to do that. I mean, okay, y'all. I mean, it takes a fool. Okay, y'all. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to do. I'm gonna do one more mommy. I'm gonna do one more mommy, and that's gonna be it. I'm gonna do like a 10-minute mommy or one of these little mommy. I'm gonna do that one girl. What's her name? Jazzy. What's her name? My Jazzy. Wait a minute, let me look at it. What is it? My Jazzy? Y'all can tell what I watched. Jazzy, what's that girl name? Jazzy Life or Jazzy, my Jazzy, or what's her name? Crazy woman that was exploiting her baby, Jazzy something. I don't know. I don't remember her name. I have to. It's so many people on her named Jazzy. What is that girl name? Y'all remember her name? We did her yesterday. See, I don't even remember her name. I'm subscribed to her. Still don't remember her name. Let me do history. I'm gonna click this off because I don't want y'all to see my history because I might have a big old history upon her. Just Jazzy. Thank you so much. Just Jazzy. I'm gonna do her real quick. And then I'm gonna call this a night, y'all. It's so boring. I probably should stop coming live when it's boring. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm not feeling it, then y'all not gonna feel it, right? You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to get my numbers up. I still gotta come and try to double my numbers in some capacity. You know what I mean? Y'all understand? I'm a workaholic and I have to get out there. Here we go. It takes up. Oh, she got apartment tour. Let's do the apartment tour. Let's do the apartment tour because I'm new to her channel, right? So let me do the apartment chill. Okay, hold on. Just Jazzy. Boo.
That's a belief. Okay. What?
So I'm gonna be very honest. Oh, bitch, I didn't did this video like 4 times between the trains and the motorcycles. I'm not gonna get anything done. The police done stopped. They done pulled somebody over. They done did too much. I done had 6 crackheads
And
walk.
in traffic, oh my God, it's crazy in New York. I was like, oh my God. I was like, this is a nightmare. It was a nightmare. We were driving to, it was a nightmare.
Walk by. Can I talk? Let's try this again. So I truly admire, okay, I'm gonna say admire the mothers that come on YouTube and they're always pretty. Like their makeup is always done, their hair is always done, they always look so beautiful. Bitch, y'all see
Um,
that? That man was walking towards me like he was about to get me. Bitch, I know I live in the hood, but I ain't a thug. I'm scared. So if you guys don't already know, I live in Brooklyn, New York. I've been in New York my whole entire life. Brooklyn is all I know. It's
okay.
sad. It really, it
You
honestly
hate
is sad. I don't know if you know anything.
New York had like some of the best food and the best shopping. I lost my mind in New York shopping. I went to this bookstore that Malcolm X was at, and I got some of his originals, some of his. Oh my God, I got this book that this owner just gave me that he signed. I cannot find that book, but he signed it for him, and it was like his father had owned the bookstore, whatever, and his father gave it, signed it for him. Malcolm signed it for him because Malcolm used to come up in there all the time and like read, like sleep up in there. Sometimes he would fall asleep because he'd be reading. Oh my goodness.
About New York City or you
That
know.
man cried because we bought so much stuff about that book. He was on the verge. He felt like he was on the verge of nobody was really coming up in there like that. And lately, and man, that was so powerful, man. I had so much fun. Oh my God, I had so much fun.
Know anyone in New York City or you ever been to New York City, but it is very expensive to live here.
Yes, it
I
is.
don't know why it's so expensive, but it's hella expensive. And to be honest with you, I live in a 2 bedroom apartment. Yes, there is 6 of us in a small 2 bedroom apartment. Why are we in a 2 bedroom apartment? Because as I stated, we live in New York City and it's very expensive to live out here. The price of a 2 bedroom in New York City, the lowest you may find it is about $2,400. That's the lowest you'll get a 2 bedroom apartment in New York City. Anything below that, good luck. And that's not including utilities. That is just rent. So I don't got it. Like, if I had the money, of course, I would be in a bigger apartment with more space, but I truly and honestly don't got it. I'm not about to get up here in front for y'all. I don't have the funds to live in a bigger place. It is very expensive. A lot of you may be asking, well, why don't you move? I don't know. I've never been anywhere else, so I guess this is all I know. Like, I don't know about anywhere else. I don't know prices. I don't know areas. I don't know
Girl,
atmospheres. I
you
don't
better
know
move to the Midwest
none
or
of those
Atlanta
things. What I would
or,
like, I would
the
love to
Carolinas.
like own a home and get the young niggas walking by. Put your pants up, pull them up. They're on the floor. Oh, and I live in a hood. Yeah, I live in the hood. If you can't tell already.
Well, at least you got a car.
Sad. Pretty sad. Look, crackheads. If I had things my way, I would move. But I guess I'm just sheltered because I don't know better. I don't know anything else. So Brooklyn, New York, this is all I know.
Brooklyn in the house.
And like I said, I can't afford anywhere else. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a quick apartment tour. Just a few things to keep in mind. As I said, it's 6 of us in a small 2 bedroom apartment. I did not clean up before this video. Same way I ain't do my hair, same way I ain't put on makeup, same way I ain't get dressed, same way I look a hot mess. I am always going to be transparent with you guys. You know why? Because it takes too much out of me to not be. I don't know how mothers do their hair, do their makeup, try to fix up their house so nice and pretty, like, and do their kids' hair and get their kids dressed and do that is too much work for a video. You're gonna always get the true, raw, uncut, hot ass mess.
Oh wow.
That's it. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's
Why?
too much. I do the best with what I have. So yeah, let's get right into it. I'm gonna. So when you first walk in, I always put my keys on the key rack because if I don't, I won't be able to find them. I love quotes, so there's a few quotes. And here it says family is just the definition of family. To the right of me, sorry, that's my left. To the left of me is the shoe rack. This is usually where everyone puts their shoes when they walk in. Directly in front of me is my room. And I'm not going to show myself in that mirror because I look like a crackhead.
Okay, don't tell nobody that. But okay.
Right here, when you walk in to the right, to the left. Why don't I know my left from my right?
You don't have no
That's the
decorations,
bathroom.
girl. Girl, why you ain't got no decorations in that bathroom? Girl, your apartment looks so far better than some of the ones that I done been into when I went to Brooklyn, New York. Girl, oh my God, your apartment look a lot better. Okay, go ahead. Well, I done been to a, a few of them, and I'm like, what the is going on? Well, go ahead. What's usually going on in my house in between the sheets? Baby, let me explain before you start
Nothing
the
fancy,
race.
just a
Girl,
regular
I'm
bathroom.
about to have a fit. It's about to be some shit. Oh, it's good. How did I get into this? Baby, what you doing now? Baby, when it go down.
You guys
Wavy
were with me when I put this
and
space
hit the shit your ass is grass.
saving tier thing together. And up here is another
No.
quote. It says,
Okay,
our
that's nice.
family, a circle of strength and love,
Okay.
founded on faith, joined by love, kept by God, together forever.
Okay, that's nice. Okay.
And
You still should
here
decorate
is
the
like
room
my
a little bit.
makeup
That's
up
okay.
here for when I want to look like a
A little better than
human.
Jasmine's. Okay, I get that.
And over
I got you. You just kind of wanted to make it keep it simple. I got it. I ain't gonna tell you what to do. Okay, simple. I got it. I get it.
here is the shower. Nothing too fancy. Oh, and in like each room, I try to keep at least like bleach spray, hand sanitizer, Clorox wipes because if you don't know, kids are disgusting.
Okay.
This is the living room. I'll show you that in a second. First, let's get to my room.
Not bad
As I said,
considering
my
all the
room
people that live in
is
that house.
extremely
Hmm.
small, very, very small.
Okay.
This is my bed where I sleep. I sleep right there, me and hubby. This is the TV and the stuff we have.
So she has a husband? Yeah, she got a husband. I didn't know she had a husband. I thought she was a lesbian. No.
On the dresser. Over here is a closet and a mirror. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Right here is another
I hate, but that bed is kind of small though for two people. That I thought that was more of a one bed for one person. Okay.
closet too. Like when you walk in, there's a closet there, a big closet there, and then there's the linen closet.
That could have
But
went to them two
here
closets.
is another mirror. Here is where Carter never sleeps. He'll sleep here like for a nap. He sleeps longer, all right, judgy parents, start judging me. He sleeps longer when I put him in a bed with me. Yes, I said it. I don't encourage co sleeping. They said it's bad, blah, 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 blah. I know it's bad. But he sleeps longer. Some nights I'm just lazy, so I throw him in my bed. But this is where Carter's supposed to sleep. And for all the new mommies that are watching this or whatever, I don't have a crib. Number one, this room is too small. Number two, I think cribs are a waste of money. I have a pack and play and I have some extra padding here. It's very comfortable. And he can sleep in here. When he get old, I can just break it down to the bottom. Listen, honey, save a coin. All about saving a coin. As you know, this room is very tiny, so I can put a big old dresser in here. So I have like this storage bin, and that's where Carter clothes are at.
Oh, she said wifey. I thought she said hubby. Okay. So she just okay. Wait a minute. So she just had a baby and she did she adopt a child? Did she actually have the child? Did she physically like birth the child? So she was with a dude before she got with the wifey or whatever. No. Okay. All right. Let's see.
Here, I have some more quotes up here. It says, ability is what you're capable of doing, motivation determines what you do, attitude determines how well you do.
Words.
Over there,
They
it says
don't help.
Pampers and Wipes, and this is my end table. This is where
The words don't
me
seem
and
like
Leslie
they help. 'Cause
sleeps.
that little girl showing out. The words don't help.
This is where that fat baby sleeps. He's sleeping. And let me just push him over here. And this is the living room. Nothing too fancy, I know. Over there is how I be bumping all that loud music. This is the couch. This here is the little office area I put together. My fat ass got chocolate, of course.
Oh, she adopted him or she had him biologically. So one for adopt, two biologically.
Here is Leslie had gave me his computer and then he bought me a Mac as a gift, I think for Valentine's Day. I think, yeah. And down there I have like a fax print scanner. It's very small, very convenient. I love it.
Two biologically.
Here is where I sit Carter when I'm like doing whatever it is I'm doing.
So
Over
so
here
they
is the
was
back.
like, okay, we going so it was like so so they share custody because she's not with the girl anymore. She's not with wifey, quote end quote. So she's not with wifey anymore, right? And wifey has moved on or whatever. And did they have the baby together or did she have a baby before she got with her? Or did she get pregnant before she got with her?
Backyard. I if someone can clarify for me, I've been living here for 4 years. What's the purpose of this window? Like this little, first of all, it scares me because you see how this opens. I never let the kids touch this thing because look, my biggest fear is one of my kids falling out this damn window. I'm scared. Anyway, this is the backyard. It's usually very pretty in the summertime because like it have like these pretty flowers and it's usually very pretty. Welcome to Brooklyn. How you doing? But yeah, nothing fancy. Over here is like Leslie's PS4, the family games. This is the kids' hair stuff when I'm doing their hair in the
Okay, before her, haven't seen her channel since she had a weight loss surgery.
morning. Right here is the family photos. I have to add Carter in here. Oh, y'all gonna hate this, but I hate photos. You ever like? I'm not a fit. Let me not say hate. Some people kill it. Don't get me wrong. I go in some people's house and they have pictures and it's decorated and it's beautiful. You won't catch me doing it. I hate the photos, like the too many photos around the house. I feel like your house is a walking collage. Like that's just my perfect personal preference. Some people put their pictures together and their house look really dope with it. Me, they gonna get this little picture right here frame, this little picture frame, and if they want to see more pictures, they could go through my phone. Cause I ain't for it. Right here is the dining room table. This is something I have to take back to the store. I sit it on the table because if I see it, it reminds me that I gotta do it. This is Carter living room caddy. I keep like all the little things he need. The ironing board. Another space saving little tactic where I hang the broom and stuff up at.
So dang, so they
Yeah,
how the
Strawberry.
little baby? So the little baby got to share a room with her. Carter was her baby the last time I watched her. Okay, so Carter has to stay in the room with the girls. That is weird. That is too much. That's too
Very
many
tiny
people.
kitchen. Here's the kitchen, sink, microwave, cabinet, floor cabinet. Nothing too fancy. I have another mirror. I told you I look like a crackhead, so I'm not showing myself. And I have another quote. It
Why they got the
says,
mirror in the kitchen? That
"You
is
are
weird. Did
stronger
she
than
put
you
it up there or
seem,
they put it up?
braver than you believe, and
I've
smarter
never
than you think you are."
known them to put up a mirror in the
Here
kitchen.
is like the
She had to.
stove and my big old Dutch
That's the
pot
old
I'm always
school pot.
frying stuff in. And there is the cereal dispenser. This is the refrigerator. You know I always gotta have the best of the best, nothing but the best. Top ramen noodles, baby. You don't get no better than that. Chicken or beef. You come to my house, I got you. Matter of fact, look, fancy. Got some shrimp back there. Anyway, yeah, that's the big Dutch pot. This is our homework chart. Whenever you're lacking in grades, you get a homework chart. So not only do you have to do homework in school, but you have to do homework at home until you catch up with your grades. And up here, I'll tell them what they get once they complete everything, meaning they have to complete this within
They
a month.
always taking
I
their
have to check
phone.
in with their teacher.
They always
They'll
get
give me an update. And if you
they always get their phone taken. I see.
still haven't progressed or got better, then you don't get it. So Alyssa got her phone taken away. And this is the stuff she has to
A
do
list of the challenging child.
at home: math, science, reading, writing, history. And when this whole thing is complete within a month, then she can get her phone back if she's doing good. This is our daily chore chart. So, bathroom, kitchen, dishes, kids' room,
Live
blah,
on
blah,
YouTube.
blah. And you go find your name today,
I'm
whatever
live
the
on
day is, and you'll see what you have to do for the day.
all right.
And back
Oh,
here,
girl, I'm live on
oh,
YouTube.
look, back here,
Bye.
turn some of these lights. Before I open this door, let's keep in mind I
That
have
was my
three
biological law.
girls in one room. So it's always a catastrophe in here.
Okay.
And this is their little room.
Oh wow.
Over here, they have a closet. This is
Yeah,
where
I'll be
both
like, Mama,
people
can we
sleep,
move to
share a
North
dog
Carolina?
stroller. This is where Faith sleeps. This is where Michaela sleeps. This is where Alyssa sleeps. No one sleeps up there, but I sit Carter up there in his chair in the morning when I come in to get them ready. That's their disgusting toy bin that absolutely needs to be cleaned. This is where Faith usually sits and play at. This is their dresser. That's their TV, which needs to be cleaned. And this is where they spend their time at. Like I said, it's very small and it's three of them in one room. I mean, there's nothing much I can do right now. Like I said, with God's grace, hopefully one day I'll be able to get a bigger place. But until now, this apartment will do. So that was pretty much it. I could have just spun around in a circle. So small. Just
No, it's
I
not
should
that.
have just took the camera and said,
It's
"Here,
bigger than
look, that's
Olivia's.
it. We're done. Apartment tour over." I want to make it very clear that I am very humble and very appreciative and very thankful for everything I do have.
What can I tell
I know
you, girl? Just Jazzy. You are more of a likable person. Dr. A, when was this video? 4 years ago. She is more of a likable person than Jasmine Olivia. That's not saying a lot, but she is more of a likable person.
it's not much. I know it's not big, but it's mine.
Actually, I like her better than I like Chrissy, to be honest with you.
And there are people who
But
don't
I still think she got some issues too. Like I said,
have nowhere to sleep at night. There are people struggling to put food on their kids'
we
table.
talking about personality wise. I like her better personality wise. I think she just one of them ones.
So the fact that I do have something, I'm grateful for it. I don't ever want to seem like I'm not thankful for everything God has blessed me with. I'll just have to continue to pray that one day I'll be able to have the green grass and the bigger house and the bigger rooms and the more space. But until now, I am very, very thankful for what I have. You may have more, you may have bigger space, you may have all these wonderful and great things.
Yeah, I guess Carter is the baby. He would be like what 4, because he was in the crib at that time, so he would have to be like 4.
That I hope that
Yeah,
just goes to show you as well to be very happy for what you have, because
or
there's
5,
always somebody who has less than you. So
4ish.
like I said,
Okay.
that's the only point I want to try to make, that I am not complaining. I am not ungrateful. I feel extremely blessed. As a matter of fact, I feel blessed that God has given me a love to provide for my children. What little bit it may look like, or it may not be much, I am thankful for it. I could be anywhere doing anything, but I'm here. And I'm going to just continue to pray that I am blessed with something more. Until then, I'm going to appreciate everything I do have.
Okay. Uh, okay. Thank you. Dang, I thought I paused it. Jeez. Oh. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for coming live with me. God, y'all, these YouTube streets are so boring, and I'm pulling turnips out of the garden, and is the turnips are raw and raggedy, and I'm trying my best to make to make the turnips as better as they could possibly be. When I started to watch her, she had just left her baby daddy. Okay, got you. And then she got like a miss she got a girl. Okay, okay, okay. That's what's up. All right. All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for coming in. I definitely am gonna have to edit this video. I already know because people want to keep having music. I don't know. The devil in a weird dress. So everything we said in this video was alleged. So, hey, all alleged.
This love is ill. I wish that it was different.